We get a big, beautiful bill thing going on. What happens? A bureaucrat gets in the way. This is rather remarkable. So the Senate voted to stop the 1.4 million migrants that are here illegally from getting Medicaid because, it's kind of expensive. Somebody has to pay for it. I mean, I hate to rain on their parade. And then it gets shut down. It just got shut down today by the Senate Parliamentarian. Have you ever heard of a Senate Parliamentarian? She's got a lot of power, a serious amount of power. Just to give you some perspective, talking about a bureaucrat, advises the presiding officer, usually the vice president or the senator acting as the presidential pro temporary, on how to apply the Senate's complex rules, determines what is and what is not allowed in certain legislative processes, especially important in the budget reconciliation, which allows some bills to pass with a simple majority, 51 votes, instead of the usual 60. And so on and so forth. So in this particular case, she's demanding it get the 60. That you're not going to be able to just cancel Medicaid spending unless you have the 60. And so people are getting kind of annoyed by this. Why does she have so much power? You get a bureaucrat that's standing in the way of these things. Well, at some point, something's got to give. We just don't have the cash. Did you see the Social Security report? We're going to be out 8 years earlier than we thought. So Democrat Party, however, continues to be this radical mess. And now you got this guy. Woo! Mandami, maybe I spelled his name. Did I spell his name wrong? It's Mandani. Zofran Mandani out there living it up with the likes of Letitia James in New York City recently. This is the guy that wants to take over New York. And let me tell you, let him tell you, because I found a video of him explaining all his sort of, Marxist ideas on how he's going to commandeer real estate. Let me just tell you, the real estate agents I've talked to in New York City, they have never seen such a drought of contracts, especially on luxury properties, right? Nobody's buying anything. Why? Nobody wants to be tied to the place. I'm like, whew, I'm glad we got rid of our New York City apartment a few years back. Who the heck would want to have to deal with this guy coming in? And by the way, he may indeed come in. This is serious, guys. And this is straight out of Karl Marx.
Toward the Vienna model, we'll have to go beyond the market. We can establish community land trusts to gradually buy up housing on the private market and convert it to community ownership. We can give tenants a right of first refusal to buy out their landlords when buildings go up for sale. And we can fully commit to a new era of social housing, ending subsidies for luxury housing development and using our wealth to build beautiful, high-quality social housing projects that offer good homes and strong communities to everyone. We won't decommodify housing overnight, but we know what we have to do, and we have history to guide us.
We won't decommodify housing overnight. I understand this. This is like Marxist speak, okay? This is like textbook stuff. The guy is communist, and it's wild because I'm like, oh, you're going to create all these big, beautiful homes with your money, our money. He says, where are you getting the money? We're going to tax the rich white neighborhoods. He literally said it. All right, so that's where he thinks he's getting the money. I'm sorry. It's a free country. Everybody's going to move. They tried this in France. Remember Hollande when he wanted to just tax the rich and everybody that could left? That's exactly what's going to happen in New York City. You have 10% of the entire city paying for everything, and they can't even send their kids to school because the school systems are so lousy. Everything is lousy in New York. It's a disgusting mess. I still pinch myself every time I walk down the street and realize I'm not in New York City anymore. It's darn good, okay? Life on the other side, much, much better. Well, that's what everybody is going to realize. But Donald Trump says, don't worry. He's going to protect people from this commie should he be elected. That's if he's elected, because right now there's talk that this guy may not get to first base. This guy may be back in Uganda. This guy may get deported. More on that in a second, but first Trump.
And don't worry, he's not going to run away with anything. I think frankly, I've heard he's a total nut job. I think the people of New York are crazy. If they go this route, I think they're crazy. We will have a communist for the first time, really, a pure, true communist. He wants to operate the grocery stores, the department stores. What about the people that are there?
Unbelievable. Okay, so Trump's saying he's going to stop it somehow, but this guy wants to, yes, have the government run grocery stores, and he wants government run housing, and he wants, free baby baskets every time you have a baby. Whatever, okay? I mean, like, this guy wants it all for free. Free buses, free everything, right? Except somebody's going to pay for it. He thinks it's his money, our money, collectively. No. Somebody worked. Somebody worked their you-know-what off to get there. And this commie comes along who's had every privilege in the world. His mother's a Disney producer. His dad is a anti-colonial. You know what that means. Anti-European, anti-white. It's like straight out of the Chavez playbook down in Venezuela. Professor at Columbia University. This guy went to Bank Street School, which cost $66,000 a year. Uber liberal school. Followed by Bowdoin College, another really uber liberal place. He started this whole like social movement there at Bowdoin. And now he's going to go on to become the next mayor of New York City. I mean, heck, buy your gold now, right? Got a little segue. I got more on this guy because you know what? Andy Ogles is like, he needs to be out. We need to deport him. And he's got some information to suggest maybe this could happen. But before I get to that, remember, we are fully independent here on the Trish Regan Show. We appreciate all your support. We appreciate all the support from our sponsors, one of whom is American Heart for Gold. You can learn more about how you can get up to $15,000 worth of free silver. Just go to trishlovesgold.com or text Trish to 65532 today. Call them at 1-844-495-1115, 1-844-495-1115.